the jungle of Jaws as well.
Yeah, and I like that deep vision. And Zevel, he is just going in play though. Zevel,
Oh, when he flashed, not sure where that
from Blender, and not as good proactiveness as there's a gank in the bot lane.
Yeah, V-Sharp Warrior with a good play immediately, but having a flash away.
Because actually he won't, because Joel's is here and Blender's going to engage on him after taking Rift.
Yep, grab the Herald and forces a flash out of Joel's, and I think that's where you count your blessings and go. But Jonel, not here nothing to say about it, but there goes the hero's entrance, and Joel decided to re-engage with no ultimate, and he got punished for it. Now Jonel's trying to run away, pop the grand challenge, but he does have the Moonlight Vigil up, looking for opportunity to pop it. The Death Sentence misses, but they get a flash out of it as well. But now here comes Blender, and in with the TP is Shibby. Now they look at the shield with Rand on the Korea Blue, and that's exactly what you wanted on, was separated from the rest of his team. Now the Wild Growth coming in, that is one big Galio does not land the Winds of War.
One is honestly pretty good for the side of Ivy.
Yeah, I mean, you were low enough there. That's not even a 200 years thing. That's just she was heading towards her base, as now SLM getting dove here as Swarmzo Pop's been most effective in playing around that World Ender, right? And knowing kind of his spikes as the Dragonfly start up here. Here comes the TP. It's not going to be Shibby. It is going to be Swarmzo, but Shibby going in and getting the taunts off and pulling off the steal. Compliments of Ivory for his team, while Growth going up to help secure it. Not that Blender needed it. That is one big moment of the hills, right? I mean, maybe they could have flanked on you. But yeah, now here come the double TPs. So TP advantage window erased. There goes the Proto Belt, and the box comes up. Blender stuck in it, but Ella the clone, so he used that to get that double Cyclone off. Shibby bought himself a little bit of time, and now going up with the hero's entrance one way, but everybody gets the MR shield regardless, and now Justice punching right in to take down Jonel. This is going about as well as you would expect, but doing his best is V-Sharp Warrior, even without the Aftershock, but eventually he does go down. A little bit of a more fragmented fight than they would have wanted.
Kill, or somebody gets a kill early and just scales out of control. As V-Sharp Warrior, you're dead, dude.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Box goes up. The Galio comes down. Infernum actually doing pretty good damage. He's leaving clumped up like that, but oh, with the Wild Growth, Shibby, who says Galio isn't a carry? All that 10 as well. They let him run riot. Joel picked up a kill onto Zevel, and he has not been as big a factor as they wanted, but it doesn't matter because the rest of the team is cheesing in the bush down there. So there is that dredge line. Followed up with the Flag and Dragon. That will burst down Curry. First blood going over to H-King.
Clear out the wave, probably back as the Orianna already back. Curious to start seeing the itemizations coming in. It looks like there's going to be an engage, though. Wizard misses everything.
Yeah, but it all worked out, I guess. Blazing Bronze had his supports back, and the Rangers focus able to pump enough
kill, given the fact that it's incredibly hard to react to her ult when she ults and then Proto Belts forward. It's almost just instant.
Ultras, a really good defensive shockwave there, but the flash with the Ragnarok deciding that, you know what, CC be damned, Swow using that early pressure and the early dueling potential of Olaf to pick up a kill. There's a better engage from Wizard. Gets the, there's the root as well, punishing the overextend, not even overextension. There's a great TP read as well from Chappity. Out goes the W. The Lowe's Pursuit coming in, a chance to Crystal Arrow for posterity, but the good flagging.
One you would want to fight over is there's the TP coming in from the Nico.
Yep, the Warriors both gonna get punished, but no one's ever blown up through. Holy wow. I mean, that was an idea. Yeah, there go the Wombo calling a rest up. Holy moly! New Age Esports. That fight took the.
You don't really get the Pop Blossom up, but 4 assists on your Nico now, so can't complain as there's going to be another engage onto Amphi.
Yep, and here comes the TP into the River Brush. Amphi trying to get Potato Senpai, but gets knocked out by the Flag and Drag, but the taking damage is enough there. And now TBD have them on the back foot. Wizard World, really good stopwatch though to change momentum of the fight, and it's just Swow in there. The Ragnarok is not enough. Blazing Bronze uses the heal to help secure not one.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, not as much as an engage, but there goes Yaji, and now having to put the Pop Blossom into the backline. That is a whole lot of damage, but the follow-up just wasn't there, and now they've got them on the run again. But they get 2 here, 1 for Ultrest here. Potato Senpai was a sacrificial lamb, and now it's a 3-for-1 as Amp Shoddy Mad Thick.
What? Is that what people say?
I know certain people. I don't know. There's the Wombo combo again. Thick with 3 season of Q, sets it up. Didn't even need to pop the, actually did pop the active there. But yeah, between that and the Dead Man's able to lock down the targets there. And they're going to start up this Baron. hard to see much of a response here in terms of the Baron, but they do have Lucian in the side lane, so maybe they can make something out of that. That might be your best bet. Again, you've got an off smite here in Yaji if he wants to go for the launch of the snowballs or the consume if he wants to flash in, but I don't think it's well. Okay. No. I respect the effort, though.
I respect the effort. You can just take it on your own. Chathany's not there to help burn down the Baron. He's instead going to try to kill Potato Senpai with the culling, which actually does a ton of damage.
Yeah, no, he's pumping, almost like he didn't build AP. Weird. Throws the ball into the Baron hit, does all Tress. There goes the absolute zero. It's starting out to do a ton of damage. Here, Valley. Here comes the TP as well, and Swole somehow staying alive. The Ragnarok buying him some time. Dueling pretty well here with H-King. He just got one, and Yaji now going back and fighting on that front, but Blazing Bronze dealing the damage that he's gotta. And once it was over in that duel, Swole does go down, and Blazing Bronze out, right before this Elder Drake. That's about how you want it to go.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You get the Ash Arrow out. You also get the culling out, so has the TP Chathany, and now they're going to look for cheese.
There goes the Dredge line, and one is down, and that is Curry. Here comes the AoEs, Potato Senpai in there. Here comes the absolute zero. If he can get it off, that is one thick Nunu. Potato Senpai goes down, Amphi pumping in tons of damage. H-King is thicker, though. That health bar looking like a ruler. My goodness, popping the snowflake, staying alive. Blazing Bronze getting the damage he needs in on the other side of it. Can't even see this part. Spectator cam, give it and take it away, I guess. There goes the true shot. We're not going to find its mark. Yaji, whoa, that's the damage he was looking for. Nothing more satisfying than landing the WQ, says Ezreal. He might be able to
comeback gank, return game, otherwise known as some trading.
Unleashed power. There's a shockwave, but it will be enough. Steal there. Blender with the ticking. That's something. I thought it was, if anything, was going to go over to Zevil there, but I guess Blender got it. Either way, they're able to capitalize there. Damage coming in from Kami, but it's just not enough. They're able to get the redemption arc started there. Every single ultimate and its mother burned, but they turned the fight there. Kami's damage was not enough. Stayed alive for long enough. Blender and was able to set that up, and now he's just in the front line. He's getting on to Kami. Here comes Alistander. Zevil picking up a kill here. It might be an ace of 5-0. The Orna eventually does go down. Holy moly. So long story short, their team, Recon 5, won the split last split, and Shibby one more time. Ooh, sidesteps the ball. And with the defensive shockwave here, Ivory. Get a little bit of follow-up here, but yeah, would you? Oh, maybe not. I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Into deep, but
a little bit greedy, but the TP interrupted. Able to get out of there, though, as Ivory did have Ignite there, put a little pressure on, but here comes Swarmo. Okay, well, now the Fiesta is on here. Yanks him into the death realm. J-Web gets taken down here. Holy moly, the official nukes, I don't think he'll die to that. Enough of the itemization, right, is starting to really come through here, right? I mean, you knew that, Blender and Swarms are there. All right, there's a Mercs game, boys. Kami getting jumped on immediately. Shibby picking up the kill here, going on the other side. It is Blender. It starts and ends with him. There's a shockwave grab. J-Web right back in, diving in onto him. That's a double kill at the call to Forge. Got for the disengage. Ivory taking low. The Brittle Stack's not even going to matter. Great stopwatch by Ivory.
Drake of the game going to AGR. And we talked a little bit about how it's shaping up in draft as a shutdown from the Syndra. Official nukes. Wow. He's putting in work. He's the one putting this team on his back this game.
Yeah, putting the nukes in official nukes.
Yeah, definitely the case, as Ivory looks like wants to contest here. Nice shockwave. Nukes is dead.
Wow. Ivory, Blender has been great on these engages, but Ivory has kept the excitement of just flashing in right through the magical journey and putting the pressure onto Kami. He was taken into the death realm, brought in, and whacked over the head, obliterated, if you will. Ivory still giving chase onto Drew, but gets the Zenith Blade off before he gets caught.
The last tower one I felt was more egregious than previously. Has a nice flash into the knockup.
There goes the Solar Flare as well, cleanses his way out of it, but the CC is just too much between Blender and Ivory. There goes the call to Forge, got the field goal, is good, flashing away from the Tempered Fate. So Zevil stays safe. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, two mid laners going at it in the bot lane tandem, but he's got official nukes to help him out if he can get out of there. But Swarm's the big boy, misses the obliterate there, official nukes able to kite him out a little bit. Ooh, doesn't sidestep the Death's Grasp, and able to get Alistander. There goes the Mega Inferno Bomb.
Plane instead of the Mordekaiser. I feel like Mordekaiser would be better weak side, but he does take Kami into the death realm.
Yep, there's another 2v1 incoming. Has to flash, has to stopwatch. That is the might of the Mordekaiser. Blender going in with a follow-up. Double Cyclone. Everyone's in the Cataclysm. It's a 2-for-1 right now. Kami does go down, but Blender survives it. It's a 2-for-1 like we were saying, and the kill is going into the pocket of Blender. Able to float away, get out of the way, and again, this stopwatch, everything being used defensively by this contract. The Solar Flare getting on the edges there. Drew might survive this official.
Chains of Corruption.
Wow, it landed and the follow-up damage was almost there, forcing another stopwatch out of official nukes. Wow, they get the fireworks going as well as the fight blazes on. Ivory picks up a kill there. Ball goes out. J-Web has to retreat. Shockwave, not going to find anyone. That's okay. But yeah, like you were saying, all they can do is poke it out. Another stopwatch forced out of the carries, and Zebel picking up the kill. Swarmzo, so much shielding from the Indestructible. My goodness.
He's not killable.
No, he's indestructible. He is unkillable. I mean, the jokes write themselves, but suffice it to say that, I mean, this game, it seems maybe...
It's over. It's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Like, credit to Death Cards, because they kept it close there for a bit, but after a while, I mean, Blender, Swarmzo, I mean, everybody would love to see that. Because, yeah, I mean, look, you're not going to get the Ganks Office at least in, at least other team lockdown objectives. But now coming in for a contest here, Potato Senpai, no TPs available up top, at least not for New Age. The Drake is locked down, but now they are on the run in First Blood, going over to Aitken. He's the Chilling Spike to help lock him down. Jaws had nowhere to go. Not sure where he burned his flash, I confess, but he didn't happen to get the heck out of the Dragon Pit. I could not tell them apart until just far too recently. But suffice it to say, that is something we play around replaying against both those champions. That's the point I was trying to make there. There's the flag away. Here's the Fate's Call, does hit 6. Now he does have 6, does Blazing Bronze, but he already blew the Chains of Corruption. Kiting around, there's the heal. Wizard gets a good play, but it's not. They're a little too much here. That's a joke, by the way, Blender. It's been a pleasure to watch you play. But securing more objectives here. This is the Sonic Wave, doesn't get the E off. Here comes the Hero's Entrance, gets 2 with the Shield of Duran, but here come more TPs. Blazing Bronze catches a Lantern out of the lane, and the Death Sentence lands on a Korea Believe there for the follow-up, and the play one ball auto should do it, and indeed it does. But they traded 1-for-1. That stopwatch is just delaying the inevitable. Piercing Arrow goes out as well. They knew where they were, got a little bit of damage, but it's a 1.
I mean, you'll take a 1-for-1 there. That fight starts off with the Lee Sin coming in, and both Thresh and Varus are under tower. You're thinking, okay, they're dead. Where do they go, right? But the TP comes in from the Azir. Nice Shuriman shuffle to buy some time. Nice Lantern by Wizard as Quality Rager and Jonelle are going back and forth. 1 HP. There goes Scarl. There goes
Mordekaiser, rather. But yeah.
And we did get to see any Maokai. This game is, engage.
Yep, here comes the engage and the TP. But says Quality Rager. He goes in with Scarl. The Fate's Call gets him out of there. And Korea Blue has to pop him out eventually. And once he does, it's like getting out of the Death Realm. They're waiting for you. Or Age King just for a little more sticking power. Doesn't really, I understand, maybe not taking Skirmishing Saber net necessarily. There goes the Shockwave. The Hero's Entrance going to be canceled, I guess. But yeah, he goes there. He goes with the Justice Punch, I should say. Trading kills for the junglers onto the mid laners, mirroring that. And now Jaws coming back online a little bit, saying, no. Don't you forget about me. Gets the Dragon Rage off to secure his team 2 kills now. And no objective left to fight over. But now they're trying to get to Quality Rage and Sonic Wave lands. And Jaws, he is not done just yet. Jaws and Joan L. And I'm going to butcher that one day. Gets another one for the follow-up. Dismounts to become untargetable a little bit, but able to actually
there is an engage though from the Kled.
Yep. In goes Quality Rager, but the Drake secured by Jonelle. So the team that started up the Drake got it in the end. There's the Shockwave. The Flay doesn't really find a ton, but everybody else just flashes out of there. And at the end of the day, Jonelle is just going to try to take someone down with him. Home court advantage.
Looks like he wants to fight it though.
Yep, and if Wizard can land a death sentence, if nothing else, you get a flash out of Jonelle. Here comes the Hero's Entrance, and here's the TP as well. Everybody joining the fight up top. Jonelle bought his team enough time, and now they've got the turn. Ringo, not even necessary there, gets the ball out just in case. But again, it's just Jonelle drawing that fight out. It actually wasn't him last time around, but the Mordekaiser able to do that. We've seen it a couple of times, and he gave his team enough time to get up there, and now they're going to turn this completely on its head. There goes the Desert from across the wall. He goes in, gets the play off, and the box comes up as well. Quality Rager goes right over the wall with the ultimate, and now B-Shark Warrior has to turn tail and run. They're probably going to give up that double buff. Does get the shield of Durand off. Death Sentence lands, but just as much as out of there. Meanwhile, on the other side, it is Jaws that picks up the shutdown kill with the help of Korea Boo onto Potato Senpai. And hard time. And you know, I think right. So they weren't really playing that well. There's the Lantern. Woo! It's one thing to throw out a Lantern, but it's another thing to have someone take it. I'll tell you that. Flashes away. There goes Age King. Secures the Drake all by himself. Here's the Death Grasp and takes Age King rather into the Death Realm. You know, you can't take more than one person there. It's a clone. Not my best work. Jonel picks up the kill onto Age King, but now he's trying to buy some time again. And the Hero's Entrance coming in as well with the Shockwave helping lock down yet another one for him. We've seen this movie with Cause, and it looks like this one will not be any different. Potato Senpai getting good damage in with his soldiers, and here comes Quality Rager. No, not in time. There's the Shuriba Shuffle, taking him into the Death Realm, and he goes down. Jonel playing on this Mordekaiser really, really well. He eventually does go down to Age King, but there goes the Shockwave that repositions everybody. But will the follow-up damage be enough? There's Joel, and he gets the damage that he needs. Stay alive during that fight. Got out of the pit, got right back in, and laid down. There's pretty much an instant buy here on Jonel, and the Rylai's as well. Here might be the fight that we get here. G-Sharp Warrior goes right in, no ultimate pop yet. Dragon kick right out of there. Wizard had the follow-up there, or didn't have the follow-up, rather he had the box going, and now Potato Senpai dragged into the Death Realm as well, and that is exactly the target that you want. So much damage that is not going to be won in a 1v1. Potato Senpai no flash either for the next fight, should it even come, because Jonel is just rampaging over this game. Wizard with the flay, that's a triple kill for him, and a 5. G-Sharp Warrior has been a good frontliner as well, but Jonel, it seems like he's picked the perfect target to send to the Death Realm every single time, and that is Soul on the Infernal Soul for Ivy. Shuriba Shuffle going out again, just minimally effective. Jonel and Koreabu are taking over this game. 2 more kills, another one. 11 kills for Jonel. Strong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And he goes, whoa, Max Rage looking like Blabber out here. Okay, Joels. Out goes the ball. Potato Senpai just delaying the inevitable. Ringo picks up the kill onto his fellow mid laner. And I think this is the one that they wanted. This should be the ball game. Ivy, resilient, take a 40-minute game away from New Age. It is ones across the board. 1-1 for both these teams. But really, really good stuff from Ivy.